What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sky Factory here on the channel, episode 16. Hope you guys are super excited to be back on the island today. I know I am. In our last episode, we were playing around with trying to expand our mythical farming era, which we're going to be working on some more probably in a future episode, just because right now it's kind of a little difficult for us to. We're just working on a few things that way. One of those things is I did manage to breed ourselves a water chicken in between episodes, which is something we need for the prismarine shards, which maybe because we need that. We can work on the growth crystal this episode if that ends up coming through. We also have some emerald chickens over here, which we need for some other stuff. But while we wait on that, there's something else that I want to work on today. I'm going to see if this is how this works. I've never planted this tree before. I'm trying to get these types of berries from it. I have no idea what the, we just got a, is that the berry? Is that the berries we need? No. That's chunks and stuff. That's not what I needed. That's what I need right there. I need emerald berries. So I'm looking into crafting a mega torch. So these basically stop mobs from spawning in a 64 block radius, which could end up screwing up our mob grinder considering it's right under our farm. But I really want it to protect our farm. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Dude's got some emeralds, which is good for us. Why is this work? This is like so slow. Is there like, oh, that's why. That's why. There's all this sand in there. Okay, I need to clean that out. We will clean that out. Una memento. I just threw away my dagger that I kind of need to keep for other stuff. But yeah, I have not cleaned that thing out. I totally forgot that this stuff was getting in the way of that. Yep, that's why it's been not working. Cool. Anyhow, so it should be pretty easy for us to craft this this mega torch. With it, I do need a couple of blocks of emeralds, easy enough to craft. And then we need some emerald torches, again, easy enough to craft. Now that we got those berries, and then we should be able to craft that real easy. Boom, there we go. So a mega torch stops mobs in a 64 block radius. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Open this up, go ahead and grab ourselves another slab. Okay, just put that there. And then our mega torch. Boom. So that should stop mobs in a 64 block radius. I don't know if that's going to extend all the way down here or not. Let me check that. 1, 2, well, you know what we could do? We could just go F3. Where are we at right here? What block are we on? Try and, what is it? 54, okay. We'll go with that. 54 to 24. That's 30 blocks, yeah. So I just gotta make sure that it's not impeding the mob grinder. That's the big thing, because if it hurts our mob grinder, I'm just gonna have to move the mob grinder. Because it looks like it might be hurting the mob grinder. Which, honestly, we need to move our mob grinder anyways. We need to make it a little bit bigger, so that way production can ramp up in there. We also need to automate it. We need to do lots of stuff. Honestly, I've been thinking about moving our mob grinder down here. It will allow us to make it a little bit larger, and I think we could do a lot more with it, as well as then setting up the additional, one more words, the additional blaze grinder that we're going to be putting somewhere using a bunch of obsidian to do so. So I think that is what we're going to start working on right now. We got the mega torch rocking. Going to be working on moving our mob grinder around, just because that is something we do need to get rocking. But we did make a mega torch. It's not really an achievement for it in the book, just good for us to have stuff not be spawning here. I'm just gonna hold on to one of those, put that away, get our experience rod. Boom, we filled up one of those. That's cool. Put that in there. All right, head over to our achievement book. I was also considering starting on wizardry, on the alchemy wizardry with the blood altar, blood magic. Probably be doing that in the next couple episodes. Just because, I mean, there's still some other stuff we need to do back here. Lots of stuff we need to do back here. We need to craft a diamond seed. We need to eat a mob chunk, growth crystals. That as soon as we get that chicken rocking, it'll make it a little bit. We'll be able to use the growth crystals, which will one day allow us to get to this premium armor. Just because, kind of need it. Also, would be nice to get to a point where I no longer have to worry about fall damage, which I believe that armor would help with a lot. Let's chunk all that stuff in there. All right, you guys, be nice to me. Breed what I need you to breed. Nope, got me another water chicken. I love the water chicken and everything. Don't need it though. Is it dropping anything yet? I think it's the water chicken eggs. Like if you right click. No, it's not the water chicken eggs. Yeah, I don't know how you actually get water from these guys. I think he hasn't dropped the right thing yet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm also waiting for the emerald chickens to start working some stuff, but they will take a while. But, so anyways, we need a builder's wand. I think it's about time to make one of those. Do we actually have one? I think the stone wand, maximum of 5 blocks. Let's actually look at some wands. Because the iron wand, need a nether star for an unbreakable wand. Just going to make ourselves a diamond wand. Because that makes things just a little bit easier for us. Just building wise, so we're about to go do some building. We're about to let's get a couple stacks, and by a couple I mean lots of stacks of those. Cool. All right, so we'll drop down here. Can I get rid of this thing yet? Can I just get rid of this? Why is this infinite? Why is this infinite? Do I have to get rid of the top? Is that? I don't know why this thing will just never. Sure, this will work. I'll need to build a way just to get up here and. Oh, okay. Well, all right. It decided to break. In case we ever need to get down, but for now I think we'll be good. All right. So the builder's wand just makes it pretty much easier just to build stuff, as the name would suggest. It does stuff like that. Can be irritating to work with, but for the most part, it gets the job done. Would make things a lot easier if I could actually fly. Because then I could just hover to fly to the side and build stuff. I really don't want to build that completely. I really just want to build like, I really just like that. I don't want to do all that. There we go. So doing like this just makes it a little bit easier to make our full mob grinder. I mean, we have slash spawn. Yeah, that'll make that a bit easier. Fly over here. Because I'm assuming. Which another loot bag dropped it. It might still be working, but it's fine. We're going to get rid of it anyways. None of this is cobblestone, right? Yes, we can just get rid of the cobblestone. There we go. Just get rid of all that. Get rid of all of this. Can you not move right now? Get rid of all the vector plates, which should be picked up by that. Yep. Cool. Get rid of our stone spikes. There we are. And then we can eventually do something with this area over here. But for now, we'll get rid of all of this stuff. And with this, I think we're going to be focusing on the automation of this stuff today as well. So let me grab my vector plates. And then let's actually look into some different spikes. Because what are the ones that will drop XP? The iron spikes, these will drop XP. Let me look into a way to pick up XP. Okay, so this is actually interesting right here. Okay, so this is an absorption hopper. It vacuums up items and XP orbs in a 7x7x7 area, and it's actually pretty easy to make. Actually, very easy to make. This could get rid of us using this thing right here, and it would put stuff in a chest, and then whole possibilities. So let me go ahead and look into. I don't think we have an I am ender. I mean, we can craft it easy enough. Let's just make some of those, put them in there. All right. Grab myself one of those. And then we need a fluid tank. I know we have some already. XP train. That's what I want. I think that's what I want right here. Because I believe these will be able to stack together. hold a little bit more, and then I think I need the drain, which I think that is something I stand on, and it'll drain from me. I think. I really don't... Oh! Okay. Thought I almost fell there. I don't 100% know. Can we stop bouncing? I am going to go ahead and expand this out just a little bit. Also, we do have to be mindful that mobs do not start spawning down here. But we will go ahead and start building up our little area here. Making this pretty much just a little bit larger than the one that's before. Once we put down the groundwork from it, why am I not just building this all the way out? Like, why am I hiding it into this little amount of area here? No need to not just take up all the room. But once I lay down the outline here, I can go back to using the builder's wand, and it'll make things a little bit easier for me. Because it'll actually theoretically do the entire side of it. Alright, so now if I do that, see, just like that, makes things a heck of a lot easier. Let's bring it all the way out to here, and then this will be where the spikes are, in the floor right here. We'll make a bunch of the iron spikes, considering they will also drop experience for us. But since it's a 7x7 area, I don't know how this is going to work. So let me... build that down right there. Because, you know, we just got a ton of cobblestone that we really have no use for. Alright, build that down right there. Grab that. And can we also build this out a little bit? Give us a little bit of a... Oh no, we're out of cobble? Oh, we're totally out of cobble. Oh, well, so if we put that there... Yeah, that... Okay, so that actually drains our experience. So then if we put this out to here, is that... Are these being pushed together? It doesn't seem as if they are. But we could fill up individual ones, I suppose. I don't know how we make this just one giant tank. Because these are singularity tanks. I don't know if there's any way of making it one giant tank. I feel like it should. But, because even the fluid tanks, because I believe that's what we have upstairs, is an actual fluid tank. I believe is what we're rocking. Yeah, we're rocking fluid tanks right here. Alright. Doesn't really matter for the time being. I'm gonna grab some more cobble while I'm up here though. There we go, and either this'll work or it won't. So we'll put the... by a 7x7x7. So then we'll put the absorption hopper right here. And I don't really know how it connects, because does it connect? Do I have to plug it up, or do I just put a chest next to it? I really don't know. But we do need to build the iron stuff. I think right there is pretty good. How tall should I make this? I don't really want Endermen spawning in it, because they're just gonna get damaged and thrown away. So maybe like that. How do I do this where it's also about to break? Is there a way? Let me look up some stuff. Alright, so it doesn't look pretty by any means, but this sets up the absorption hopper right here. So like if I toss a couple of those out, it picks it up, goes through there, goes in there. We also have, oh well, didn't really want to put them in there. We can also take this this transfer node of fluids right here, and then connect it to that right there. And then I can just connect it up to all these. If I really need to, I'll make it look prettier later. But just so you guys get the gist, the jiu-jitsu of what's happening here. That's kind of the main idea. I'm gonna build this across right here. Shoot, didn't mean to do that. That's the only thing that sucks about the builder's wand is it's really difficult to get it to not do crazy stuff like that, because there's no easy way to fix it without tearing everything down. Only thing that sucks about the Builders one, there might be a way to change it. I just don't know any of the commands to cycle through. Because if I do this, there's no easy way to do it. So this will just have to do. Yeah. So this will go ahead and do everything for the most part here. If I stand here, should keep it from doing anything else, and I can clean everything else up later. But for now, just because I don't want this episode to go too long, I can do right there. These spikes also hurt quite a bit. So we'll go ahead, cap this off here. Some mobs should definitely start spawning there. This might actually be a bit too tall, and Endermen may start to spawn in there, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. Oh no, we don't need to do that. I don't need to cover up the part where stuff happens. But just in case spiders gets in there, do like that. Basically spiking up this whole little area here. There we go. Just in case spiders start to try and climb, if they get all the way over. And that'll do that. I'm out of cobblestone again. I sure am. But that, for the most part, is going to get that rocking. Stuff will start to die there and drop its experience. So we now have a bit of an XP grinder as well as a better mob grinder as well. All right, let me get some more cobble here. That should be more than enough cobble. Hop back down here. Alright, probably totally about to break our Builders one, but it's no big deal. It did its part for us. There we are. So now we have a, yet again, completed mob grinder. Not pretty by any means. Isn't supposed to be. Just supposed to be here to grind up some loot for us. I don't know now if I need to, how close I need to be to keep mobs spawning. There might be a chunk loader that I might need to craft as well. Nope, that's not what I need to spell. Chunk. What is this? Provides a buffer of chunks and allows you to keep chunks for scanning. Chunk loader. Okay. I'll have to look into it to see if there's anything specific we need to necessarily do. But I think that'll about wrap us up for this episode. I'll pretty this up later. For the most part, I'm gonna let this run. I probably won't touch this next episode. I'll probably just leave this as it is, looking very ugly. Just so that way I can see if it works before I hide everything, because I'm like going to connect all this stuff under there. I'm going to make another one of these absorption hoppers on this side just to make sure I get the full queue. This also can be upgraded as well, so I might look into that and then put these cables underneath. But for now, I just want to leave it up top just to make sure it is indeed working. Right now, I actually don't hear any mobs in there going, but hopefully that will do. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a bit of an interesting one, not too much going on. But next episode, I think we're gonna start playing around with blood magic. Just kind of get us, kind of allow us, because I'm just waiting for a lot of stuff to happen before we can go into mystical farming. I'm really just needing, I'm needing our mob farm to start going up. I'm needing a lot of this stuff, a lot of Infernium essence before we can really start doing a ton there. So really, we're just waiting on a bunch of stuff, and instead of me just chilling around, doing a lot of waiting. I also need to move my my dirt grinder down there as well. But instead of sitting around and waiting for it to happen, I figure I can still be creating content for you guys. So I hope you guys are okay with that happening. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button. If you do hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that ring, that little bell as well, because it'll keep you notified for all the stuff coming through. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.